Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to Outback with Chaz. I know you guys, it's been about 3 weeks. I haven't really posted anything new. I just posted something that I did when I took the Fun Time Smoke to Grand Prairie. But hey, today we are back at home. Man, my yard is a mess, but I'm gonna have to get that cut up, get these sticks up out the yard. But first and foremost, I want to thank God for waking me, blessing me, keeping me in my right mind, giving me my health and strength to come forth there and bring you guys another Fun Time Smoke. So for today's Fun Time Smoke, you guys, we are doing a spare rib with the rib tip on. I didn't cut it off. We're doing a spare rib that doesn't have the rib tip on the side. We use the Outback with Chaz all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of chili powder, and mustard. So with that being said, we're doing a direct cook for 2 hours, and then we're gonna take it off and do an offset. So with that being said, I'll get back with you guys in a minute, and I'll let you see the food. Back in a minute. Guys, I am back, and as you can see, we are right at 275 on the grill. So we're gonna go ahead and open the grill and let you see how the meat is looking. And as you can see, we are right over the coals today. We're gonna do that for about 2 hours. An hour on the bottom side and an hour on the face with the top of the meat. So with that being said, we'll be back here in a minute. We continue this Fun Time Smoke. Look at that color on there, y'all. It's that Outback with Chaz all-purpose seasoning. All right, guys, back in a minute. All right, guys, I am back. And as you can see, I went ahead and repositioned the meat so that it could cook all the way evenly. I should have turned it long ways, the opposite direction of the grill, but instead I left it this way. But as you can see them bones are starting to come out of this one right here. Look at that, you got 3 of them right there. So we're doing this direct right now. They're gonna be flipping it over here in a minute and do the top side. So we'll get back with you guys right after that. Back in a minute, guys. I am back, and as you can see, we have flipped the meat. Got it. And we're gonna flip it over again and just let it cook like that for 2 hours. We're gonna flip it each time so we get our 2 hours in, let it cook. Then we're gonna move it to the offset for the last 2 hours. All right, back in a minute. All right, we got a little flame under here, but I'm not gonna panic. Got some nice char on the bottom now. We're gonna flip it and use that flame. We're gonna flip it and use that flame. That's what the flame did, but there ain't no problem, you guys. Keep cooking. Don't stop because of that. That's just the seasoning and stuff like that that's burning on the bottom. So we're gonna flip it over now. We're gonna go ahead and close it up. And the next time you see it, it'll be offset cooking. All right, back in a minute. As you can see, we are now doing our offset cook. We got the whole spare rib over there with the rib tip, and we got the rib tip, the spare rib over here without the rib tips. And as you can see, I've stirred up my coals. Don't do what I do. Do it what works best for you. That's the way I always say it. I put a lot of coals in, and I start off my cook. So that way, when I get to my offset cook, all I gotta do is stir my coals and let it go. So that's the way I do it. Everybody don't do it that way. No, you don't need a whole lot of coals a lot of times. No, you don't. But for me, this is how I do it, and this is what works for me. So I just continue to do what works for me, and that's what you should do. So with that being said, all right, guys, back in a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and as I was saying earlier, yes, I put in a lot more coals sometimes than I need to, but I do that because that's what works for me. There's a lot of good information out there on YouTube. There's a lot of people that I follow that are doing really good work on YouTube, telling you how to do your grill and how you set your coals and manage your temp and airflow. There's a lot of people out there, but this is what works for me. I watch all the people that you guys are probably watching. I watch them too. But this is what works for me. I've been doing this now almost 40 years, so it's been over 35. So hey, I ain't had no problems. So I just do what works for me, and I tell anybody that is learning or just now really getting into barbecuing, do what works for you. You can always take techniques from different people, but at the end of the day, you gotta make it work for you and make it your technique. So with that being said, I'll be back here in a minute. We continue this Fun Time Smoke. Back in a minute, guys. I am back. And I come back to let you guys know that you should be checking out some of these other barbecuers that are YouTubers on here doing this content thing. You have some really interesting people out here. You got Daddy DIY Grilling. You got Daryl King Barbecue. You got Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking. You got Uncle B's. You got Sam Stay Grilling. You got How to Barbecue Right. You got Smoking and Grilling with AB. There's a whole lot of people. There used to be TNT Barbecue. They out here, he's killing it. There's a lot of people doing this, y'all, and we all doing it because we love to barbecue. And everybody don't barbecue the same, but the mission is the same. So with that being said, I'm just a dad who loves to barbecue. I have my own seasoning, the Outback Rich has all-purpose seasoning. I love barbecuing, and we're gonna take this fun time smoke anywhere and everywhere we can. All right, back in a minute. I'm back. As you can see, we have got the meat on the offset cook now. And I'm talking a little bit louder because we got people over here cutting the grass. So let's go do our tenderness check and see how tender these are. See if we get that fold that we're looking for. The color. Nice and tender. Big spare rib. Bone just came out of the back of that one. Look at that. Y'all see it? Here's the bone that just came out. Stop playing with me. All right, y'all, we're gonna stack these up. I'm not gonna wrap them. We're just gonna stack them. Back here in a minute. All right, we got them stacked up, guys. This is how we're gonna have them. You can see that bone right here. I ain't gonna pull it out, but it's tender. I can if I wanted to, but I ain't gonna pull it out just yet. We're gonna let them go ahead and continue to cook, but look at all that juice. Got the big spare rib at the bottom. So we're gonna let them go ahead and sit like this for about an hour, then we'll cut them up, close out the video. All right, guys, back in a minute. I'm back and we got everything cut up. Here are the tips over here. I cut them kind of big, but I just went ahead and cut them. There's the back piece, that bone piece back there, still got some meat on it. There's the single spare rib that didn't have the tips on it. Look at the color. Look at the color. And here's the big spare rib that I cut everything off of. Look at that. No wrap. Told you everything is up to you. All right, guys, if you like the video, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Remember to follow me on Instagram at Outback with Chaz, TikTok with Outback with Chaz. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.